ZAD1NA scores his first NHL goal, and the Red Wings lose 4-0. But who cares? Filip ZAD1NA, after a couple games of not being able to get it done, he gets a goal in this game. Oh, rest of the NHL, you are in so much danger over the next couple years. Sure, the Wings sucked right now. Sure, the Wings got outshot like 22 to 40 or something again, while losing almost the entire game again. Who cares? Larkin, Mantha, Athanasiou, ZAD1NA, Rasmussen, Svechnikov, don't forget him, Bertuzzi, Chalowski, Hronek, Shulak, Hicketts, everyone, Berggren, so many other people. Who knows who we get in this draft? The future is coming. And in the tank war, well, we got 1 point from this loss, so you know, you're sort of sad about that, but it was worth it because Filip ZAD1NA got that goal to send us into OT. Well, actually, he got that goal to put us ahead by a goal because he was trying to win. But, you know, alright, let's calm down for a brief second and talk about this game, which is actually pretty fun. I mean, Avs Wings are always fun. You know, I have an unpopular opinion. I actually think the Wings should still be in the West. I know it's stupid. I know it's the worst travel schedule ever. But first of all, the Wings were pretty good while we were in the West, so that's obviously not that bad. And second of all, the best Wings rivalries, they aren't the Leafs, that's not the Lightning, the Bruins. I mean, sure, sort of a rivalry that's developing, but come on, the best historic rivalries we have are with the Avalanche, the Blues, the Stars. That's just the Central Division I'm talking about, let alone the California teams. Like, that's where the hatred is. And even two teams who have not played each other that much in a long time, the Avs and the Wings, every time they play, it's a fun, enjoyable game. But I understand that the travel time and the time difference would make it impossible to do. Anyway, Wings have an okay first period despite being outshot to hell as usual. Tail end of the Wings power play. Avs penalty kills are way down near the net in the zone, and Cromwell just shoots it on. It looks like Bertuzzi tips it, but it turns out he didn't, and it squeaks past him in Varlamov. 1-0 Wings. Bernier has to make some saves. Bernier had to make some pretty good saves throughout the entire game. Eventually, the dam breaks. JT Compher draws in 3 wings, passes it away. Couple Colorado Avalanche passes later, the puck's back on JT Compher's stick. He evades Jacob Delarose and just shoots it past Jonathan Bernier, and it's a tie game, which is sort of what you gotta expect. Avalanche are fighting for their playoff lives. Still, though, Bernier making some great saves. He's doing everything he can to keep the Wings in this game against Bernier's former team. One of his many former teams, actually. Puck gets loose deep in the zone. Allocator picks it up. He drops it back to Delarose. Delarose, great pass on to Danny DeKeyser, who shoots the puck, and it goes in the net for his 4th of the season. 2-1 Wings. How could this possibly go wrong? Avs power play, bomb for the point by Tyson Barrie. Big rebound given up by Bernier. But I wouldn't blame this one on him. I would blame this one on the 2 Wings defensemen right in front of him who are just kind of in his way and not helping at all. Rantanen gets the puck. You don't want to give Rantanen the puck. He just kind of walks it around. Jonathan Bernier puts it into the net. Tie game. The rest of the third period kind of goes on from there, you know. Back and forth action. Pretty good, pretty good. But what's the reason why any Wings fans have been watching the past couple games? It's because of Filip ZAD1NA. ZAD1NA wants one. Finally, late in the period, Wings power play. Filip Hronek has the puck. Filip Hronek, part of the Wings' future on the blue line. Just a quick aside about Filip Hronek. Had we not been able to trade away Pavel Datsyuk's contract, it's not on LTIR like Zetterberg is, it's just against the cap. So we'd have to pay $6 million for nothing. Coyotes, however, needed the ability to not pay any money, but also have a cap hit so that they could hit the floor. So we made this trade where the Coyotes move up in the draft. They eventually would go up to get Jacob Chychrun. And the Wings move down, but we get a couple picks. Those 2 picks turned into Dennis Chalowski and Filip Hronek. If those 2 players end up as NHL players in the Wings lineup on a regular basis, I think those 2 players could at the very least both be second liners, if not Chalowski up on the first line of defense. That, we gotta start looking at that trade as a steal. Jacob Chychrun's a great player, but I think last time I checked, he's a second line on Arizona. So just look out for that. I think that's an underratedly good trade, and you could even argue that's part of the Wings rebuild. Anyway, though, Filip Hronek has the puck. He tries to pass it over to Vanek, but Vanek doesn't have much room, so he gives it up to Hronek. ZAD1NA clearly wants it. He's in his spot. We're gonna, you know, there's a spot on the right wing called There's a spot on the left wing called the Ovechkin spot. Some people want to call that spot on the left wing the Kucherov spot. No, it's time to start calling it what it is. Filip ZAD1NA in the ZAD1NA spot. Banging stick on the ice. Heroic season. Great pass to ZAD1NA. ZAD1NA, a bomb, and it goes past Semyon Varlamov. 3-2 Wings. ZAD1NA's first NHL goal. The grizzled vet of Tyler Bertuzzi goes and gets the puck for him, gives it to the bench. That goes in the locker room. ZAD1NA is all smiles. Everything's lovely. And like a couple seconds later, Tyson Barrie ties it up. And Nathan McKinnon then wires it past Bernie to win it overtime. Who cares? Sure, the Avalanche win. Sure, the Wings lost in this game, but this was in a rebuilding year, in a tanking year. This was a just morale boost. Just Wings fan, all around your house. See, so it's around my mom's house. There's little inspirational quotes and quotes just to make you remind you to be optimistic in life and just have a good time. Good wholesome stuff. Wings fans, I need you to invest in a bunch of screens. I don't care how much money you have. Invest in a bunch of screens. Put it all around your house and just have a gif of Filip ZAD1NA scoring his first goal and just let that fuel you through this 16 game stretch, which will probably involve like one win because we're playing a lot of good teams. We're playing a lot of teams who are desperate for a playoff spot. In fact, 2 of our last 3 games, I'm pretty sure, are home and home against the Penguins. Not back-to-back, but still. Penguins will be desperate to get those 4 points. And it's going to be interesting to see how this ends out. It's looking, though, like along with all those players I screamed about at the beginning, looks like the Wings are going to get a high pick this year. We got to be optimistic for next year. Since it looks like most of the top picks in this upcoming draft are forwards, we got to look at our forwards, and it's going to be on fire if that person makes the NHL. A lot of people are saying Kaapo Kakko and Jack Hughes will definitely make the NHL next year. Ooh, if we got one of those 2, you better watch out. Also, underratedly, Svechnikov has taken the ice. It looks like he's back from injury. Remember, Svechnikov was supposed to be one of our pretty good prospects. If Svechnikov can turn it around, and if Svechnikov becomes a contributor to the line next year, the Wings are going to be dangerous. So that's just your weekly little dose of optimism. I will see you next time. I've been Jacob. So long.